Kim, what is our second main topic today?
All right, guys. So Edwin Parker says, "Hi, John. First time, long time. I remember a while back there was a debate about how much money No Time to Die would have to make to break even. A bunch of people said 900 million, and you said that was ridiculous. There's a report in Variety saying the movie will lose $100 million, but MGM says that's BS and it is profitable. Which do you think is true? Thank you."
All right, thanks for saying that in. And yeah, No Time to Die, a movie we had to wait a long time for, like several other movies because of the pandemic, got pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And by the time the movie came out, it almost kind of felt like, wait a minute, this movie didn't come out 18 months ago? I mean, it really was one of the movie victims of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But it came out. And I don't think it's the best Daniel Craig era Bond film, but I thought it was certainly one of the good ones. I mean, I still have Casino Royale above it. I still have Skyfall above it, but I certainly put it way above Spectre and Quantum of Solace. And I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Not the best one, but a good one, solid one, liked it. And the fact of the matter is, it's generated in the pandemic era big money. Now, you're right. Previously, there had been some debate going on, like these reports going around that No Time to Die, this is before it came out, No Time to Die is going to have to make, how much did they say? $900 million to break even. To which I said, that is preposterous. That is absolutely preposterous and not true. Sorry, but as Gail would say in Foundation, that's not how math works. That's not how math works. At any rate, a report went out in Variety saying that the movie's going to lose $100 million. Now, the film has made $720 million at the worldwide box office right now. $720 million at the worldwide box office. On a budget of $250 million, with a marketing expense of, they say $100 million, but I think by the time they had to redo the marketing campaigns, it probably came out closer to $150 million of a marketing campaign. So you're talking total expense all in $400 million. You do not need to make $900 million to break even on a $400 million project that includes the marketing budget. And MGM wants to remind people of that. This comes to us from Joe Blow, who writes, in a statement sent to Variety, MGM claims that the film not only broke even, but it is also a huge moneymaker for them this year. Unnamed and uninformed sources suggesting the film will lose money are categorically unfounded and, put more simply, just not true. The film has far exceeded our theatrical estimates in this time frame. Obviously, its theatrical estimates prior to the pandemic were clearly going to be higher.
Yeah,
obviously.
Who knew? Yeah.
But they're saying, hey, given the time frame, this thing actually far exceeded our expectations and our estimates in this time frame, becoming the highest grossing Hollywood film in the international marketplace and passing Fast 9 to become the highest grossing Hollywood film since the pandemic. With the PVOD release of the film already doing stellar business, all while continuing to hold well theatrically, No Time to Die will earn a profit for MGM, both as an individual film title and as a part of MGM's incredible library. And that, of course, is reported by Joe Blow. And they're right. I'm glad MGM is finally speaking up and saying something. Now, look, obviously, you know, Robert Meyer Burnett and I would often talk about the longer a film gets delayed, movies are made on borrowed money. Movies get made on borrowed money. So the longer that a movie has to sit on a shelf, it's accumulating interest on that money that they haven't paid back yet. And that adds to it. But this isn't the 1920s mobsters. This isn't, we're going to charge you 50% interest till you pay back Willie the Shark.
Kneecaps.
Yes, we kneecap you. This isn't the 1930s, all right? It isn't that much interest. You're talking about a movie that, roughly speaking, with the additional marketing costs, probably came in around a $400 million expense. Normally, you'd be looking then at probably needing $600 million to break even. With interest and stuff like that, tack another 20, 30, 40 million on top of it. The movie is already profitable. It's already profitable at $720 million worldwide. It's already profitable. And so I'm glad MGM has finally spoke up about this and said, look, is it the big, massive hit that Skyfall was? No. It wasn't going to be, given the current circumstances, but it could have been much, much worse. It could have been much, much worse. So yeah, this is a film that has made money and continues to be hold theatrically. It's still making money in theaters. It's making money on online rentals right now as well. Now, granted, that's not a huge piece of the pie like it was back in the 90s, but still, it's still generating money as it goes, and it's already profitable. So I think they've got to take this as a win, because a lot of us were looking at No Time to Die and thinking, due to the circumstances, there's no way this movie makes money. There's no way this movie makes money. And I think they ultimately did. And I can't remember, did you ever get around to watching No Time to Die?
Did I ever get around it? Yes.
What did you think of No Time to Die?
Oh, I absolutely loved it.
Oh, you
I
did?
absolutely loved it. Yeah. I was so sad.
Oh, yeah, we won't give anything away.
Oh my
but yes.
gosh. Yeah.
Big sad ending.
I was in my feels for sure, but I loved it. I thought the action was there. He was at his coolest. And I feel like for a final film, that was a great send off for
agree.
Daniel Craig. It was a really great way, because let me tell you something, had they ended with Quantum of Solace,
Yeah.
yikes. But I loved this for him and for the fans.
And again, this was the first time that a Bond was actually doing one continuous story really during their tenure as Bond. Daniel Craig's Bond films are really the one continuous story of his James Bond. Other Bond films never really did that. And when you keep that in mind too, I thought the ending was beautifully done. I thought it was a great send-off for the character. And it closes the chapter on what I thought was a great era. Now, granted, not all the films are great. Quantum of Solace was disappointing. Spectre was disappointing, but 3 really good movies as well. And I just thought he was a really good Bond. I thought it was a good way to end it. Anyway, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about James Bond No Time to Die and what they're saying are the actual outcome of the financials for the movie? Do you see it one way? Do you see the other? Whatever you guys are feeling, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.